Liverpool in talks over Thiago deal. Liverpool have begun talks with Thiago Alcantara over his future at the club, sources close to the club said. The sides are in talks as the player's contract at Anfield expires at the end of the season. However, talks with Thiago's representatives over a contract renewal are not believed to be progressing at this stage. Liverpool want to see an improvement in the Spaniard's availability and fitness rate before making an offer for the 32-year-old. The midfielder was heavily linked with Turkish and Saudi Arabian clubs during the summer transfer window, but no move materialized before the deadline. Football Insider revealed earlier this month that Liverpool refused to terminate Thiago's contract, leading to a last-minute move to Turkey. Jordan Henderson and Fabinho moved to Saudi Arabia in the summer for big money. Thiago could have joined the former Red duo as his injury problems from his Liverpool career continued. The former Bayern Munich midfielder is yet to feature in the 2023-2024 season due to a hip problem. He has struggled for form since joining the Merseysiders in 2021 and has made just 97 appearances for Liverpool. Thiago made 28 appearances in all competitions last term, but started just 21 of those games. Liverpool strengthened their midfield in the summer with Wataru Endo, Ryan Gravenberch, Dominic Szoboszlai and Alexis Mac Allister. The Reds have collected 13 points from a possible 15 matches to start the new Premier League season. Thiago has yet to contribute to Liverpool's points tally, but when healthy he will certainly be an important asset off the bench. He can play an extra role in opening up teams, especially those that defend hard and rigidly, and give Klopp some relief in tight games. Thiago has already proven that when fit he is on a different level to any of the players available. His subtle passing behind the defense and his knack for changing the course of the game has captivated the Anfield faithful. This season, he is likely to be more of a late addition. We will see how much he will accept this. FSG battling Real Madrid for superstar signing. Liverpool could soon enter the transfer market for more attacking players and are battling Real Madrid for a superstar, according to a new report. The Reds have spent the summer rebuilding their midfield, bringing in the likes of Dominic Szoboszlai and Ryan Gravenberch and getting rid of deadwood in the middle of the park. While some fans were calling for a new stopper to add to the squad to increase the depth at Jürgen Klopp's disposal, there was clearly enough quality and options in the attacking areas. With Mohamed Salah, Luis Diaz, Darwin Núñez, Diogo Jota and Cody Gakpo, Liverpool have their most impressive attacking lineup in recent times, giving Klopp plenty of quality options and allowing him to rotate effectively in a busy season. However, after a flurry of interest from Saudi Arabia in the summer transfer window, Salah's long-term future at Anfield is in doubt and he could decide to move on at the end of this season. If that happens, Liverpool would need to sign a high-caliber replacement immediately, and it's important they continue to look at long-term options, whatever the Egyptians' future. According to a report from Spain, the Reds are battling Real Madrid for the signature of Milan's rising superstar Rafael Leao, who has become arguably their most important player, especially after Sandro Tonali joined Newcastle United in the summer. The report states that Liverpool and Madrid are leading the competition for the Portuguese's services and that a new challenge away from his current club doesn't seem like something Leao would turn down. Milan, on the other hand, reportedly extremely hesitant to sell arguably their most valuable asset and have slapped a €150 million price tag on Leao's shoulders. Leao seems to be a special player right now. He is arguably one of the most devastating wide players in Europe and combines pace, directness and most importantly reliable end product. He has scored 45 goals and provided 38 assists in 168 appearances for the Serie A giants. He has also found the net 3 times for Portugal at international level. Admittedly, the 24-year-old predominantly plays on the left wing and would need an option on the right if Salah were to leave, but there's no reason why he can't thrive there, or why Diaz or Jota couldn't potentially move to the wings. Leao has been described as a top player by Graham Potter in the past, and his quality has been described as beautiful by Ian Wright. He has the ability to be a long-term superstar at Anfield. His best years are still ahead of him and his peak is not likely to disappear for another 6 or 7 years. But the amount of money being talked about is too high. He has a contract until the summer of 2028, which puts Milan in a strong bargaining position. However, if Liverpool were to pay a big fee for Salah next summer, the funds would be available to pay it. Jürgen Klopp has already begun to replicate the Luis Diaz plan as Liverpool have found their natural $44 million signing. Ryan Gravenberch played predominantly in a 2 or 3-man midfield during his time at Ajax, his last regular club, but now at Liverpool he effectively operates in a 4-man midfield. With fullbacks often slipping inside, Jürgen Klopp effectively uses 2 defensive midfielders behind the 2 advanced number 8s when the Reds have the ball. Speaking to Liverpool's official website after making his Europa League debut against LASK on Thursday night, the $44 million signing from Bayern Munich was asked about the differences between his new position and the roles he played under previous managers. "Actually, no," he replied. "Yesterday after training Klopp came to me and told me to feel free. You can do whatever you want, of course you have to do your job, but just feel free and show yourself and show that you are Ryan." That advice seems to have worked and Gravenberch put in a strong performance on his debut, providing a great assist for Luis Diaz's goal in the second half. His difficult dribbling style earned him for more fouls than his teammates. What is encouraging for Klopp is that he can get better and has potential. There was a certain element of sloppiness to his display as he failed to complete 30% of his passes and made some questionable decisions with the ball, but given that he had only played 10 Bundesliga minutes before making this move and only came on in extra time against Wolves last weekend, these can largely be attributed to a lack of match sharpness. Beyond that, Gravenberch will inevitably look better as Klopp gradually teaches him more about the nuances of his role with and without the ball. For now, he is largely allowed to be himself on the pitch, even if he has to do the basics in terms of pressing because Liverpool have no tolerance for passers. The aim here is probably to regain the player's confidence after a damaging spell at Bayern, where he played just 586 league minutes in a season and a half. Klopp has given him permission to take risks and almost rediscover his footballing identity. There are similarities with the Colombian's approach to coaching Diaz in the early months of his Anfield career after his $61 million transfer from Porto in January 2022. "I thought, okay, then why not give it a try? I just let him play without the $5 million knowledge," Klopp said after the winger starred on his debut against Leicester. The plan paid off immediately, with Diaz becoming arguably Liverpool's best attacking player in his first half season. He flourished with the freedom he was given as Klopp slowly instilled his philosophy. In his first full season with the club, the long-term benefits will become clear. He has already scored 3 goals in his first 5 games this season. Time will tell whether Gravenberch will be as heavily involved in the coming weeks and months as Diaz, but the most important thing is that he is seen as a natural fit. In fact, this explains why he has long been a target for Klopp and the Reds.